Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing good. This is Laguna Astro's official channel, and this is a 1 hour session which is conducted for you every day morning. You can come, ask your specific questions, and we dedicate our 1 hour for you. And today we are going to talk about anything and everything you have to ask to me, and we can introspect and then have a healthy discussion about your chart. During this 1 hour, there are two ways in which you can get a consultation. Either, hey, hi, Beacon, how are you doing? There are two ways in which you can get a consultation. The first way is you can download the Laguna Astro application that is available on App Store and Play Store. That is free as well. So feel free to use that as an opportunity. Second thing, if you don't want to download the application, obviously you lose considerable opportunity to know a lot about yourself, but that's your prerogative. We have nothing to say about it. As long as you are comfortable sharing your details and you are comfortable leaving a lot of benefits aside, I think that should be absolutely fine. We don't have any problems with that. During this 1 hour, what are we going to do? We are going to predominantly offer you certain benefits, and those benefits are in terms of astrological reading. And if you are going through some sort of mental trauma, or you are not having very well synergy within your marriage, maybe you are preparing for an exam and you are not able to clear that. So by and large, maybe astrology is not the reasoning behind it, right? Maybe it's you as a human being is the root cause of your failure. So here in this 1 hour session, we predominantly focus on these areas, and these areas are very much concentrated on your well-being, and these areas are very much focused on your success. And we try to make sure that during this 1 hour we talk about you, not about us. Obviously, if you have the application, Laguna Astro application, which is, as I said, it is available on App Store and Play Store, that you can just simply download, create a profile. It gives you a Laguna token, and that token is what you can share with us. Once the token is shared with us, we would be able to just look into your chart, and then we can do the astrological predictions for you. So that's the way the session progresses. Now, I would like to take a pause, or maybe I can just share the highlights, right? What we have spoken in last few sessions. So during our last sessions, we discussed about how exactly the astrological premises works for you, right? And how are you going to get the benefits from astrology? So that all we discussed. We also discussed about how exactly you should take astrology for you and for your benefit. In case if you are thinking that you will go to somebody, that individual would look into your chart and then he will tell you something and things will be sorted. So no, that's not the way things work. Yeah. So for that you have to be functioning, right? What do I mean by functioning? आपको कर्म करना ही पड़ेगा. That is the fundamental. If you are not willing to put efforts, then obviously nothing would change. So what efforts to do, in which direction you should put your efforts, that all is what we discuss here, right? And that is predominantly driven by the astrological possibilities. So here on this channel we are going to basically explore, based on your kundali, in what direction you should look into. As long as you look into that direction, most likely you are going to get the better results. So that is exactly what we do. Now I'll also show you guys what have we built for you. So this is a product, this is our product, we call it Lacuna Astro, and it's a homegrown product. Right now we are pretty much dedicated to deliver yearly reports for you, and that is work in progress at the moment, I would say. And soon it is going to be available to everybody. So if you download the application right now, you would be able to see that the yearly predictions would be indicating that coming soon, something like that, right? And we are really genuinely putting honest efforts to make sure that you get something which is incredible, right? And for that, what are we doing? We are making sure all the algorithms are absolutely perfect. We are also making sure the calculations which are being done are absolutely aligned with the astronomical positions of the planets. So that is all being currently implemented, and that is what we are trying to make sure that you get something which is credible in nature. Obviously, any good thing when it goes through such a rigorous phase where you are building it, you are testing it, you are making sure everything is very well aligned, predictions are accurate, the planetary positions are well calculated, that all definitely demands a bit of heavy lifting, right? And that is the phase we are in right now. We are currently making sure that the product which we are releasing to you has accuracy embedded into it. So just one example, last night we were doing a test, right? And we did a test on 100 years data set, and around 10,000 dates we generated randomly just to see whether the movement of sun is properly generated or not. So हमने उसको कल पूरा test किया है. Hi Augustine, how are you doing? We tested that in details yesterday, and I can tell you that the accuracy which we managed to achieve in terms of calculating the planetary positions is now accurate up to the 0.01. I mean, there is a deviation of 0.01 degrees, which is around 30 seconds, which I think is not a big deal. As long as we are sticking to this level of accuracy, we should be quite comfortable. Even we use the other scriptures, the books where the monthly transition of the sun has been given, but we could see that there was a deviation of around 1 degree. So from that perspective, I can assure you that Lacuna Astro's calculations are pretty much well tested, and we have tested the level of the water. Yeah, so that is what I want to tell. Augustine, how are you doing? If you have any questions, anything if you want to ask, feel free to share your date of birth, place of birth and time, and I would love to look into your kundali. So the purpose of this session is to dedicate 1 hour for you all, and here you can just come and get your chart studied. So that's the way the session progresses. And Lacuna Astro is my product. I'm the founder and CTO of Lacuna Astro. I dedicate this 1 hour session for people out there who are willing to get any astrological advice. Even though we have built a product which is centered around astrology, but I don't recommend people to go for astrology unless they are experiencing something extremely illogical in their life. If you are having all well, obviously you don't go to anybody But as long as you are having certain struggles in your life, try to do introspection. And that introspection is nothing but sitting idle, sit in a comfortable position, which is generally recommended as a position for meditation and all, right? So find a place which is calm and just sit there. Make sure during that time you are just brainstorming about the situation you are going through. And as long as you do this practice, I can assure you, half of the problems would eradicate, right? And what do I mean by half of the problems would eradicate? The simple meaning of this is that you yourself would be able to find out how to get out of the current situation. Yeah. So rather than you guys going and seeking an astrological advice, the best way for you to tackle the situation is by brainstorming. Yeah, by sitting in a comfortable position, just close your eyes, think about why and what is happening around you. Once you put a considerable thought on this, I'm sure you are going to find the resolution for it also, and it's obvious that you will find it. So there are very good videos available on YouTube, obviously not created by us, because there is no point creating the same content which has already been published by somebody and is a good quality content. So there people talk about things in detail, right? And what details I'm talking about? The details I'm talking about is that they clearly call out that there are ways in which you can see how the cosmos and you are connected, right? So when you do that photographic check, then you will get to know that there is an absolute connection between we and the cosmos. And a lot of gurus you will see who have not gone for any formal education are still more knowledgeable than people who have done PhD. Yeah, how? And they are well connected with the current ecosystem also. It doesn't mean that they are talking something which is 2000 years old. They are still talking about things which are happening at present. So how are they making themselves informed about it? Obviously just by doing meditation, being slightly more conscious about their surroundings, being vigilant. All of this is the basic premises, right? If you just conduct yourself within that, obviously you are going to see considerable benefits coming out of it. So that is the exact thing I was trying to explain. Seek astrological advice only if something illogical is happening in your life. Otherwise, astrology should not be attempted. Why? Because if you go for it, it has a potential to change the course of your life. For example, you want to become a doctor, right? Now you come to an astrologer and you say that ki, sir, please bataiye, can I become a doctor? And that guy tells you, no, you should not be attempting for anything related to doctor. You should go for maybe SSC, you should go for maybe UPSC, you should go for maybe banking. Yeah. So once that thought is planted in your mind, it immediately starts a deviation. And when that deviation starts, it starts creating friction within you, and that friction is nothing but the concentrated efforts put in that direction which deviates you. And that deviation is something which happens not for a good, right? So, and you asking whether you can become a doctor or not is a classic case of self-doubt. Yeah. Hi Rahul, how are you doing? Definitely, please share your details. I would love to check your astrological chart. And I want to establish this channel, this company, as a company which is not promoting astrology, it is promoting well being of people and living a conscious life. As long as you live a conscious life, obviously, these are the helping hands. For example, we just not focus on astrology. We considerably focused on tarot cards also. But have you ever seen us doing that? No, we don't do. Why? That does not mean that we don't believe in this. We believe in this, but it is used when it is necessary. Yeah. In live sessions, we don't do a lot of things, right? Because live sessions are supposed to be quite lean, right? Where you get a quick answer, obviously based on certain facts. So thank you, Rahul. Thank you for sharing your details. Let me create your chart. So we do have Rahul Chandra. Guys, just give me a message. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, perfect. Just give me a minute. Guys, just give me a minute. I have to close one point. Just give me a minute. Okay, we are all set. Perfect. So Rahul has shared his details. Thank you so much, Rahul, for sharing your detail. I would like to tell you one thing. Rahul, what you see on your screen right now is Lacuna Astro application, right? It is our product, and this is a homegrown product. We have built it. We are not using any third party collaboration for that. We are not using any third party APIs for this. It is something which we have built from ground zero, everything. So you can be sure about that you are not being compromised. What do I mean by compromise? Means a lot of companies are currently selling your data to somebody else. They are using this to do the cross selling, right? Where they would try to sell you something which is bullshit. Here we don't have any such intentions. Our intention is very pure. You just go download the application. Once you download the application, it gives you pretty much everything you can think about in terms of occult sciences. What do I mean by that? It covers pretty much everything. What that means? It covers your kundali. It covers your 2026 predictions. It covers your, if you want to check certain specific things, then within the consultation there are a lot of categories which are already classified. It is related to health, love, marriage, children, education, travel, legal proceedings, job and business, anything related to that. If you have any questions, you can ask. Let's assume if you want to ask about your health, you are struggling, having any health related issues, go inside it. It has further classifications where it tells you what kind of health issue you are trying to track down, right? Now within this, if you just go and look for it, then this is what you are going for. You are predominantly going for no. What would you do with that? What are you going to do with that? Look for something which is really going to be helpful. Let me explain you, and then you will understand what is necessary, what is not necessary. So I would say that rather than getting consumed into the tsunami of information, you should look for something which is really useful for you. And as far as remedies are concerned, right, so those remedies and everything are also covered in that. So let me show you, and then you will understand what do I mean by it. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So now when you go here, right, you will see that here you can ask the question. So a specific question can be asked. It can be related to your health, it can be related to your marriage, it can be related to a lot of things. See, I want to be very clear about, we have not built this application for Panditji log, right? So it is not built for people who are already offering astrological services. So the information within this application is very much particular to the consumer, the end user, right? So now if you see here, if you ask your question, you just submit your question. Something went wrong because the server is not running. Just hold on, it's running on my local machine. Just hold on. You guys need to download it from Play Store and App Store. Now you go, you select your question, you just shoot your question. So the reading, we did this reading for an individual, and he is going through considerably big issues in the abdominal area. And now you can see that application clearly tells you ki, do I have serious health issue? Application clearly tells you the possibility of happening this event is very high. Okay? And it also tells you during what times you should be clear about, very careful about, right? So these are the dashas in which this person is going to experience considerably big challenges. और ये जो दशाज आपकी कैलकुलेट होती हैं, दिस इज कैलकुलेटेड ऑन द होराइजन ऑफ 1 year. So in this 1 year time frame, what are you going to experience? Now if somebody is over smart, right, if somebody wants to confuse themselves, and if somebody wants to see more than they are expected to know, then this app is not for them. We have not built for those intelligent people. It is built for the dumb people who are really seeking genuine advice and looking for something which they can just use as a pointer to navigate. So now this person has quite high chances of happening this event. There are remedies also, because some of the planets are not functioning in his favor, so that is also covered here, what remedies needs to be done. So that all is there. And we also make sure that you should not feel lost, right? You should also be clear about what was the reasoning behind it. So we give you exact reasoning what has led to this, right? So you get to see the complete introspection of your planets and what is leading to this kind of conclusive analysis. So that is what we have done, and I think this is more than enough. We don't give a f about what others want. We just give what we think is necessary, because we have done the sufficient analysis and study about it. When somebody goes for any astrological analysis or introspection, what exactly they ask for, what exactly they are satisfied with, that is exactly what we have also tried to cover here. Now we do have Mr. Rahul here who wants to see something which we think is not necessary. Rahul, if you want, we can do a reading for you. Otherwise, I would move on to somebody else, because the details which you are predominantly seeking for, we don't offer that. Kaushik, if you are still there, please let me know. Mr. Kaushik, if you are still with us. Rahul, I would request you to go and download the application and share your token. I would not create your profile, because I want you to put some efforts now. Okay, hold on, let me do it for you, just hold on. Okay, so where is Rahul? Rahul 2003. Mr. Rahul, where were you born, man? I don't see this place. I don't see this place. Do you have any other nearby place which is in the proximity of 20-30 kilometers? Rahul, this place is not in our system. I will just put this Tripura north or south or west. Anything if you think you are closer to, right, in which specific region you are positioned, if you can tell me, I can just select that. Which zone you fall in, Rahul? Rahul, which zone you fall in? Rahul, quickly confirm whether you are in north, south, or west. We need to know that because the exact location you have given is not in the system. Now let's see what else we have. Um he is born in 2003. 2003, November 9th. 6:35 p.m. We do have Rahul's profile ready now, and this is Rahul's Kundali. Let's see what are the possibilities of job. So the system indicates, Rahul, that the possibility of you getting the job is mixed. Whenever an answer is mixed, right, it clearly indicates that it totally depends on your hard work and wait and watch, right? So as long as you are waiting for the right time, you should be able to get the decent results in your favor. So I would say that the time ahead is quite positive for you. You can expect something in the sense, the time ahead, right? So starting from 24th of January, you are going to have a good time. The good time is there in the March also, and August time is also good. August 1st to 21st of August, and 15th of November to 27th of November also seems to be a good time for you. So consider using these times as in your benefit. And I can also see that there are a few times in which if you are appearing for anything, I would say that you would not be able to see the positive results during that time. So the point I am trying to make here is कि आने वाला जो समय है is quite positive. Look at the good side of it, and the slots, the time frames in which you are most likely going to get the good benefits. Try to apply for the jobs or go for the interviews during that time. As long as you stick to that, I'm sure you will get to see a good results. Hello Abhishek, how are you doing? I hope you are doing good. So this is the finding for you, Rahul. If you are using the application, you can ask the same question there. Answer would be word by word same. Yeah. So our system identifies the dates, the dashas, and if somebody is coming from a different route using a different application just to check whether this application provides the right details or not, you would get to see the same results, right? So we do have that intelligence baked into the software, and sure, why not? Just share your yeah, Abhishek, we can look into that. Yeah, we can look into that. Quite a novel ask. I haven't came across such questions. I mean, the one you are asking right now. So you can shoot that. If you have Lacuna token, please do share, or you can share your details, place of birth, time of birth, and date of birth, and we can just create a profile for you, and we can look into it. But please do share. So Rahul, the chances of you getting the job is pretty high, and anybody can go and ask such questions. So these questions are there, and I can assure you, nobody in India specifically is giving you such a detailed answer for your question. I can bet on it. If anybody is giving such a detailed answer with this level of introspection, please let me know. Yeah? And I'm sure nobody would be giving that to you. Okay? So we do have the first profile. The token is here with us. So far people were giving their date of births. Now we are going to open this chart. Just hold on, guys. QAVQ. Abhishek, you are 2000 born Kolhapur. You are seeking job. And last time you came in September, right? Hey, hi Augustine, how are you doing? It took a considerable time before you decided to shoot your question. So that's okay. Yeah. So Abhishek, you came in September. There were a couple of suggestions given to you, and I see there is a big list of suggestions. You were suggested Savanmukhi Rudraksh, Lapis Lazuli, Clear Crystal, Green Aventurine, Rose Quartz, and Pyrite. There was a combination of these stones suggested to you. I am not sure whether you have gone for it or not, so that's okay. Looking at your numerological chart, the chances of you becoming somebody who is doing philanthropy is very low, so you're not going to do that. Obviously you are emotional, so potentially you can once in a while donate something to somebody, but obviously you are not going to have something which is significantly I don't know whether you are following or not. I am not sure about it, because I'm not sure whether you are really doing it or not. So that's the gray area, right? When you go to somebody, they give you remedies. Whether you do it or you don't do it, it is completely your choice. So, but I know one thing: 99% people don't do the remedies. They just simply think that कि हो जाएगा यार, होना तो है ही, कुछ ना कुछ तो हो ही जाएगा. But anyways, your numerological chart is not giving any such indication whatsoever which allows you to become a philanthropist. So that is not going to happen. As far as your financial condition based on the astrological positioning is concerned, oh Abhishek, so we don't, we get huge influx of messages, right? So I don't remember, and my team handles that. Some of the times, for example, Saturday and Sunday we are off, right? My team is not there, so today I'm alone. I'm doing it just for the kick, right? But as far as financials are concerned, your financials are according to astrologically not very well positioned, and you may have consistent tug of war when it comes to making money. Augustine, just hold on. We are with Abhishek right now, and I'll come to you just after that. Just give me a minute. As far as the possibility of you becoming spiritual, if you are married, no, you are not married right now. I don't think so. You are married, but there is a possibility after marriage you may start drifting towards some spiritual aspect, but it is not giving any such indications where you will completely get consumed into it. Obviously, these thoughts which you are getting towards becoming a spiritual is because of the gochar, which is transiting right now. Wait for 3-4 months, you will get out of the situation. You will again be on the same path, and you will forget about this spiritual कीड़ा. तो ऐसा कोई इंडिकेशन नहीं है कि यू आर गोइंग टू बिकम सुपर स्पिरिचुअल एंड यू विल बिकम अ प्रीस्ट और समथिंग लाइक दैट. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. बहुत ही नॉर्मल चीज़ें रहेंगी. शादी के बाद थोड़ा सा तुम्हारा स्पिरिचुअल इंक्लिनेशन वुड इंक्रीज, बट दैट विल नॉट मेक यू अ प्रीस्ट और समबडी हु इज़ डूइंग फिलॉन्थ्रफी. So to become a philanthropist or somebody who is doing a lot of charity or investing his hard-earned money into some sort of well-being of the society, ऐसी चीज़ें देखने में कम आती हैं आपके चार्ट में. एंड एज लॉन्ग एज द रेमेडीज आर कंसर्न, इफ यू आर डूइंग वेल एंड गुड. इफ नॉट, देन आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज़ कंसिडर डूइंग दैट. दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू. नाउ आई विल गो टू ऑगस्टिन एंड सी what is there for him. Augustine, just hold on, my friend. हाँ, वो ठीक है. उतना तो हर आदमी करता है. उतना करोगे भी. बट एक चीज़ ये ध्यान रखना कि देर इज़ अ पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ यू डूइंग और फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट तुम्हारा अच्छा नहीं होना चाहिए भाई. यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. So your ability to manage the finances would not be very good, and you would be impulsive also. Impulsive in the sense कि अभी मैं आया, मैंने बोला यार मेरे को 100 रुपये दे दे. तेरे पास means you may have just 150 rupees which you have kept for your well-being, your things, but you will give me 100 rupees. So you are quite impulsive when it comes to finances. So don't try to burn your hand. Make sure you are sufficiently secure, sufficiently financially stable. Then think about these things. Otherwise, as long as you are getting income, make sure you are saving that. Okay, because that is what you have to make sure. Now we are going to Augustine, and then we'll take the next profile. एक तो YouTube has changed their dashboard. So it has become very dramatic. So it's very hard to find what is where. Now we are going to Augustine. Augustine, if you, I think you have not created your profile, but it's okay. Coimbatore, you are very close to Sadhguru. I mean, being in that proximity, in the proximity of Sadhguru, how can you come for a consultation? At anyways, time of marriage. 2 questions. I think now I'm going to use the actual paid services for you guys, and during the live sessions, I think this is a good opportunity for you to see what is there, and it's a good opportunity for us also. Perfect. Let's do it. And male, don't want to answer, friend, unmarried. Perfect. Mr. Augustine's chart is ready, and you guys can also create your chart. This is so simple. You saw that, right? I just created Augustine's chart in just a few clicks. It is as simple as that. And once you do that, now you do have a complete cosmos available to you, which can help you know your answers. So he has 2 answers. One answer is related to marriage, then another one is related to job. So let's first look at his Kundali. Just hold on. Okay. What's this is your LoshuGrid, man. This is also quite colorful. So anything which you guys see as red and crossed is something, the areas he must be lacking, right? So when I say lacking means, for example, if 4 is crossed, which is a representation of wood element, so that is something which he needs to enhance in his life. Otherwise, the logical portion of his brain would not be functioning in the best possible conditions. So this is something which you should look for. The fire element is quite low, so the fire element plays considerable role in the ways you function within the society, within your circle, within your life, within your ability to produce child and other things. So there are a lot of areas which are being controlled, and your attitude is pretty much driven by that, right? So that fire element is missing, the wood element again, number 3 is missing, the earth element is missing, and then the metal element is also missing. So that is where in case of LoshuGrid, right, so there are multiple remedies for it. For example, somebody would suggest you to wear a metal watch pehno up, right? So that watch should be made of silver and all that. सिल्वर प्लेटेड होनी चाहिए, सिल्वर कलर की होनी चाहिए, बहुत सारी चीज़ें people can suggest you. So these are the things which are visible in his chart. Now going back to the actual, just hold on guys. He's asking about job. So when we go and look at the job, when will I get a job? Okay. So Augustine, this question is fitting into the ask you have, right? I'll simply go ahead and do that. When I do that, when I generate these predictions at my end, and these are free now. Why? Because I'm using my credit. But you can go and just in 25 rupees, you could ask this question. You could just simply get this question sitting in your account where you are owning that question. Right now I am owning this. Half of the things you would not be able to read here in the live session. Your remedies you would not be able to see there. So everything is there. Choice is yours. You go see and try to follow that. So as far as your job possibility of job is concerned, Augustine, the year seems to be very favorable. Starting from 25th of January till 7th of December, the time is absolutely lovely, wonderful time. And now I don't see any adverse conditions here, right? So I would suggest you to be very positive and look for the time frame starting from here, right? 25th of Jan till 7th of December. This entire year is quite favorable for you. So I would say that don't worry too much. Just keep a concentrated focus on whatever field you want to get into. And this year seems to be quite favorable. The dashas are in favor to you, and just stick to it, and things will be pretty good. Now going for this and looking into the marriage sort of part of it, right? When will I get married? So as far as marriage is concerned, the possibility is mixed. So I am not very sure whether you will get married this year or not. And guys, I also want to clearly call out one thing, that the dashas which are shown here, let's say if somebody comes here, for an example, Augustine came here with a malicious intention. He is already married, he is already doing job. So the predictions which are being done here are totally based on the 1 year horizon, starting from today. आज से लेकर के 1 साल आगे तक, what are the possibilities? So that is what is being shown here. So even though if he is trying to put something wrong, the predictions are still true. So when it comes to marriage, Augustine, we can clearly see here the possibility of happening this event is mixed. अगर कोई भी रिश्ता आपके पास आता है ड्यूरिंग दीज टाइम फ्रेम्स, देन आई वुड से दैट बी पॉजिटिव अबाउट इट, and these are the only time frames in which you are going to see something coming. During this time, if you get any proposal, I would say that be very careful. Yeah, don't commit for it, or maybe that would not even get materialized. So that is the prediction for you. Now the time frame is there, the remedies are also there in case if you want to see that. For that, you download the application, ask this question. I have shown you how you can do that, and you will get the answer. Perfect. And I can tell you one more thing, Augustine. The explanation given here is going to be far more better than what I can explain you here, right? So now if I try to explain everything what we have built for you, then it will take 1 hour. And so you can just go and read about it. So the marriage possibility of marriage is mixed. There are 50-50 chances of you getting married, and the dashas are also shown here. During the time when the dashas are not in your favor, you must be careful about it, and otherwise year seems to be pretty good. As far as job is concerned, you guys can go and look into the history also, right? So history of the questions here you can see, and Augustine, you can see your ask question again. There is a possibility for the Android users where they can share this as a PDF. So Augustine's report can be shared as a PDF also. So that capability is already available there. Dharmendra ji, you are saying like number 34. Sir, there are only I think 3 or 4 likes maybe. I don't think there is any like, and you are saying like number 34. It means that you are one of those guys who just keep their messages ready and start posting anywhere they go, right? And that was the reasoning why we built the Lacuna token concept. So what is the Lacuna token concept? So Lacuna token concept is, you go into the application, go into the manage profiles. Here you get to see the Lacuna token. So earlier we used to force people, right? We used to force everybody to just go and create their profiles, and then only we used to do that. But now what we have started doing, that we would we would create your profile, we would show you how exactly you can do that, and then if you want you can download the application and keep it in your pocket, ask your questions, get all the remedies, see all the answers there. So it is now available at your disposal. Perfect. Anybody else, if anybody else is there who is looking for any suggestions, let me know. And as I said, this application is available to everybody. If you come to the live session, the questions I can ask through my account, which is a privileged account, right? I do have decent budget with me. So you guys can see, right? In my account, I do have 9,92,943 coins right now available in my account. So if anybody is interested, they can come to the live. I can ask their questions on their behalf, and they can see the ratings. Yeah. So this is one of the wonderful ways of getting the readings for free. Yeah. So guys, this is weekends are off. Most of you already know. Weekends are almost on the Saturdays and Sundays nobody works. Even after this session I would also disappear. You would not be able to see me. Mr. Augustine, I feel that you came earlier also, right? So you came to our channel in past as well. What's your education? What have you studied? What job I can get? What is this? What's your education? Now if I tell you that you are going to become scientist, but you have read about arts, then how would that happen? No. So what's your education? Tell me that first. MSc Agriculture. MSc Agriculture means this is again good area. A lot of research is happening in this direction. Your chart is Jupiter and Moon are involved there, but how come you are claiming that? But anyways, that is what you are saying. That's fine. Augustine, if you are preparing for any government exams or something, please continue to do so. That is something where it will take time if you are preparing for any government exams. So please continue doing so. It will certainly take time, but yes, there is a possibility of having that. That's the maximum possibility, I would say, you getting into some sort of government job. Yeah, so look for that. You continue to focus, concentrate in that direction. That is a good area to be. As far as your education is concerned, it is more of an accidental landing you have. According to your chart, that is not the best area for you. You could probably go for BCom or something like that, which seems to be the right area of education for you. But anyways, you are seeking job in the similar direction. That is absolutely fine. As far as finances are concerned, you are going to have a stable financial condition. You are, but there may be a chance where considerable earned money can go in some sort of health conditions in your family. So that is a possibility there, where finances may bleed. As far as your dream of going for a banking sector job seems to be, I mean, so I am in favor of that. The only suggestion I have is work a little bit and do two things. If your budget allows, then go and buy मूंगा. आप एक मूंगा ले लीजिए, कोरल बोलते हैं उसको, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड कोरल. यू कैन जस्ट गो एंड look for any credible source from where you can get that. We don't deal in precious stones. We do have semi precious stones, so you can go to any jeweler nearby whom you guys can trust, take a coral from there and wear that. What should be the size, weight and all that, if you want, you can just message to our number, we will send you that. Apart from that, I would suggest you to go for a configuration of semi precious stone, which is green aventurine, that you should also consider having. That is definitely going to help you. As far as your emotional quotient is concerned, right? I would say that you may be in a relationship, you may be in love with somebody, but this marriage is less likely to happen. So if you try to push for that, then there would be a considerable disruption. That disruption is on the relationship side. You may experience some sort of disturbance there. So if you are in love with somebody, make sure you take your parents in confidence. Otherwise it is going to be a problem for you. Yeah, I don't think there is anything else to talk about in your chart. And I see that a lot of fake profiles are coming nowadays. What do I mean by fake profiles? So the fake profiles are people creating their channels and then they are coming with the wrong details. Obviously the wrong details means their date of birth is wrong, their profession is wrong, their questions are completely bogus. They come with those kind of configurations, and then later they say that ki nahi, prediction is not matching. So I would say that if your the basic premises is wrong, why do you think the things would be right? So we should be clear about it. So don't do that, because fundamentally that thing is wrong. So if the fundamentals are wrong, then predictions can't be right? So you guys take care of yourself. We are pretty much close to 1 hour, and the duration of the session is just 1 hour. So after this I would be closing for today, and the session would resume tomorrow. So I'll be doing a session on Sunday also, and there is one more session coming up. That would be late night session. It would start somewhere around 11, so it will be 11 to 12 is what we are planning. But nobody in my team is ready to be available at that time, so maybe we can shift it to 10 to 11. So 10 to 11 is what we are going to launch very soon. As soon as our yearly reports are available, we would start focusing on that. And during the live session now, we are going to focus on application and application only. What that does mean, it means if any questions are being asked, for example, the question Augustine asked, I would see if we can add a question there, which profession is good for me, right? So which profession is good for me would also be calculated, pre-calculated, and it would be available for you. So we do have numerological analysis for that right now, but I'm not a very big fan of numerology because at some point it fails, right? It's not having the very strong foundations. And we were also looking at Kabbalah, right? Most of you can go and Google that, and maybe we can introduce that also at some point, but not now. Maybe mid of 2026 is what probably we would be introducing new techniques which are not been explored within the Indian markets. So, but the chances of having accuracy in terms of the predictions are pretty high. So we'll see if mid of the year we can introduce something which is extremely new for Indian market. So that is something which is in the roadmap. So the latest thing which you can expect from Lacuna Astro is yearly reports. So our whole focus is on yearly reports right now, and that is going to be available maybe this week, or we are trying our level hard because it is not that simple, and we also want to give you something which is very unique. And what do I mean by uniqueness? The meaning of uniqueness is that the predictions would be given along with the remedies, what to do, what not to do during that time. And the biggest challenge is rotation of the sun, and then finding out the right degrees, and then collaborating that into a proper data set, and then putting that to prediction. That all is considerably tedious job. Yeah, so that is what we are doing right now, and maybe within a week's time it should be available to all of you. I will see that. I also want to make sure that on 1st of January, our entire application, all the questions, all the reports, everything we will make free for 24 hours. We'll see if 24 hours is enough, because if we keep the application free for 24 hours, and then if you are generating on an average right now 10 questions are asked per hour, is what we are getting. So our assumption is during that time we would be hitting around 100 questions. So the operational cost would shoot, but I want to give you guys that opportunity where for 24 hours the entire application, the entire question set would be free, and you guys can go and ask your questions. And obviously there is a history which is maintained. We would see that whether how long that history can be retained for the free questions. I'll make it for 1 year. That is absolutely fine. We can afford it. I just want you guys to just try it and share your views. So this is going to be available to all of you as soon as we reach to the logical conclusion. Now with this, I would like to close now, and I wish you all a good day, and take care of yourself. Have a happy weekend. We would again resume tomorrow morning around 9:30, and then we can discuss about your kundali. And thank you everybody whoever gave me opportunity to look into your charts, and let's connect tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourself.